At this moment, Shred didn't know that Charlie had locked him firmly from the sky. While driving intently, he stared at the navigation from time to time. The navigation shows the distance, the scheduled tunnel, and there it is, less than 5 kilometers. The current speed is about 180 kilometers per hour, and it only takes 2 minutes to arrive at the destination. Thinking of this, Shred was so excited that he couldn't bear it. As the tunnel got closer and closer, he became more excited, couldn't help but step on the accelerator deeper, and the speed of the car rose a little faster. As he approached the tunnel, he saw that on the right side of the road ahead, there were a number of relatively slow trucks running one after the other. He glanced at the license plate and felt more relieved. The 2 trucks in the front are the ones arranged by the Sue family. These 2 cars have been driving on the road at low speed, just to determine the time to reach the tunnel based on Shred's location. Because according to the plan of the Sue family, after Shred's vehicle enters the tunnel, the 2 vehicles would collide behind him, at the entrance of the tunnel. In this way, 2 trucks collided with each other, which can directly block the road of the 2-lane road, and the vehicles behind will be stuck, making it impossible for a while to move ahead. In this way, Shred will win enough time. The vehicle driven by Shred soon surpassed the 2 trucks. At this time, there was only 1 kilometer left at the entrance of the tunnel. Shred took care of the trucks behind him, because he knew that no matter how many trucks there were behind him, if the 2 leading cars collided, they would be blocked behind him. At that time, this highway will be completely cut off. However, when Shred had already driven the car into the tunnel, the 2 trucks at the front did not intend to cause an accident. On the contrary, they all started to speed up in an instant, accelerating and rushing into the tunnel. As the 2 trucks entered the tunnel, several vehicles behind the 2 trucks suddenly collided at the entrance of the tunnel, and the entire road was immediately blocked by the crashed cars. The Sue family is ready to kill people. These 2 trucks are accelerating continuously, each of which is loaded with dozens of tons of goods, and its inertia is large enough to completely destroy any family car. At the exit of this tunnel, 2 trucks blocked the way. In this way, Shred's Rolls-Royce became a can of human flesh surrounded by 4 trucks. With no entry and no retreat, this Rolls-Royce has only one end, that is, being hit by 2 heavy-duty trucks into a pile of scrap iron. At that time, the people in the car will never survive. Shred will die, and his 2 abductees too. At the same time, Charlie was on the helicopter and saw the car enter the tunnel. He also saw the 2 trucks at the back follow in. Then, he saw several cars collided at the tunnel entrance. Charlie could tell at a glance that these cars had crashed into each other on purpose. So he immediately said to Isaac, "These trucks should be closing the road. I think they are going to do this in this tunnel. Go to the other side of the tunnel immediately." Isaac didn't dare to hesitate and blurt out, "Okay, young master. Let's get down to the height and dive straight over." At this moment, Shred in the tunnel suddenly discovered that the road ahead was blocked by 2 container trucks parked side by side. He immediately realized that the time had come. Because according to the plan, he was supposed to kill Leona and Ziyu in the car here, and then the Sue family would disguise the 2 of them as they pushed open the door from a high-speed car and fell to death. As for Shred himself, him and the vehicle will be loaded into the container truck and taken away. In this way, the outside world would think that the mother and daughter died when they jumped out of the car in the escape attempt, while Shred himself continued and escaped. So, Shred slowed the vehicle to a stop, raised his pistol and turned around, and said to Leona and Ziyu, the mother and daughter sitting in the back of the car, "Sorry, 2 beauties, I want to send you off on the road together." "What?" Leona said in a panic. "The Sue family came for me, but it has nothing to do with my daughter. Please let my daughter go." Ziyu also panicked, and blurted out, "If you want to kill me and let my mother go." Shred frowned in astonishment, and looked at Leona and asked, "How did you know that it was the Su family? Did you get any information in advance?" Ziyu hurriedly said, "There must be some misunderstanding here. My surname is Su and I belong to the Su family. The current Su family's patron is my grandfather. The Su family cannot kill me, there must be something in it. Some misunderstanding, I beg you to call and confirm with them." Shred sneered and said, "I have confirmed it a long time ago. What they want is the lives of both of you. You are indispensable, so you don't have to intercede for each other. Things have developed to this point. I can't drop any of you." With that said, Shred pointed to the 2 container trucks blocking the way in front, and said with a smile, "And you don't have to try to open the doors and escape. These people have been prepared for nothing. They are going to get yours lives. You 2 fell into my hands, I can at least give you a happy one, but if you fall into their hands, I guess they will treat you directly as adult meatballing, causing your brains to explode a terrible death." When Ziyu heard this, she cried and lost her voice. "Mom. Why did Dad and Grandpa do this?" Leona held Ziyu in her arms, held back her tears, choked up and said, "Ziyu, I'm sorry, Mom, it's your mother who brought this to you." Shred pointed his gun at Leona and said lightly, "White-haired people shouldn't be sent to black-haired people, so I just wrong you and go ahead." Leona knew that she was definitely in danger this time, she just felt very sorry for her daughter, and was full of guilt for her. At this moment, she has accepted her fate, rubbing Ziyu's head, crying and saying, "Ziyu, I'm sorry, don't blame Mom." Ziyu also cried sadly and said, "Mom, I don't blame you." Shred couldn't help sighing. "Oh, it's a pity to kill 2 such beautiful beauties, but I have no way to survive. I can only let you 2 die for my own survival." With that, he was ready to pull the trigger to kill Leona first. But at this moment, he turned around to look at the back seat, and suddenly through the rear glass, he saw 2 groups of dark shadows coming quickly. He glanced intently and couldn't help exclaiming, "Fuck. What the hell is going on? Don't they know if the 2 of them are blocking the road behind? Why did they both rush in?"